today I will be testing out all of my fruits on a butter. So this is testing out all my swords and see which one matches the best with butter. First, let's roll. Oh, hi, Prevail. So please, lightning, look. Light. He literally said light, and I got light. You know, chill. I swear Lifer is so underrated, bro. Okay, so like I said before, but what we need to do first is we need to do a raid. So yeah, luckily I'm a butter spammer and I can do it by myself. But I have nobody. I got nobody. Bomb. Bum G. So let's just do flame raid. Boom. Okay, boom. And we're ready. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I was doing post 28 for a second. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Prevail is also recording as we speak. So yeah, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. So yeah, my next goal is for 10 subs, and I believe that we can do it if we subscribe. So please subscribe. We have got 18 views on one video, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, I still have to note that some of the giveaways are still open. 2 of them actually, because I did 2 giveaways on Grow Garden. One of them has already been taken. But there are currently rewards in Garden Tower Defense. If you want to enter that one, just put your username in the comments, and then say whether you would like the Garden Tower Defense giveaway, which is any 2 mythics you would like, including a peas in a pod. So you can either pick a peas in a pod and a pot shade, or a peas in a pod and a sunflower. So I'll be giving away that for free. And then in Grow Garden, I have a pretty decently big pterodactyl. So yeah, like I said before, put your username in the comments. And somebody did actually put their username in the comments. I am still waiting for you to accept the friend request. But yeah, I will be giving you your shekels, your 1 quintillion shekels, as soon as I see you online and you're added. I will give you that 1 quintillion shekels, but for now I just need to focus on this. So yeah, just put your username in the comments. I'll send you a friend request, and then you can. So yeah, if you want, you can say in the when we meet up online which reward you would like. So yeah. And I have actually decided to, just to the pterodactyl, I have added a 100 quadrillion shekel bonus to anybody who takes the Garden Tower, the Grow Garden giveaway. So anybody who puts their username in the comments and says they want the Grow Garden giveaway, you'll get 100 quadrillion shekels and pretty decently big pterodactyl. So if you want to enter that, put your username in the comments. Yeah, please like and subscribe again. It really helps me out and makes me very happy. But yeah, we continue with the video. Okay. I'm literally just rapid clicking right now. Last time I played, my game lagged at this bit, and I got really annoyed because to be honest, I don't know why. I was really annoyed. Like, I can just keep on doing these. Let's just sit here and spam. Wait, the deadly shower will do a lot of damage if I just spread it all around. There's lots of flame users now, so flame users are a lot more tanky. Tanky flame user would be very, very threatening. Where's the rest? Also, I will be doing a video on how to get Sharkman Karate. So yeah, if you're wondering how to get Sharkman Karate, I will be posting a video about that soon. So I might start doing some more Blox Fruit tutorial videos. So yeah. Also, please go subscribe to my friend's channel. His name is Bluestar, but you have to search up Bluestar Wallhop Obby. Then he will come up. Okay, Final Island, and then we can reset our stats to sword. And then we're just gonna test out which sword is best for grinding. So to be honest, the things we're looking out for really are just speed and damage, really. But we have a big selection, and to be honest, some I just like using more than others. Okay, the boss has spawned. You get a lot of money for killing bosses in raids, actually, but you get barely anything for killing just the regular NPCs. Halfway done through the boss's HP. The others are probably gonna. The boss is really the only hard bit. That's the only really hard move. Besides, I do have max defense, so there's not much you can really do. Almost done with the boss. Almost done. And yep, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna reset our stats from the Bloxster over here. Now I don't have any energy, so obviously we're gonna put in most into gonna add 2,000 to defense, and then the rest to melee, so that we can actually sprint. So let's go for the pirates rating. I guess not. Okay, let's just swim over to floating turtle. So we are here, floating turtle. Now we're at mansion. So yeah, like I said earlier, stay tuned for the video on how to get Sharkman Karate. I will probably be doing some other tutorials in Blox Fruits and probably other games. It's like some tips and tricks to get better at games. So yeah, please subscribe if you want to see more of them. Okay, now let's see. Beautiful. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Okay, so let's go to our usual grinding spot. Is this where the musketeers are? No, I need to be a higher level to unlock that. I think it's over here. I think, yep, it is. So this is where the musketeers are. So yeah, we're gonna test them from all the way from worst to best. And so like, we're gonna test them from rarity, like worst to best, but we're gonna see which one feels and does the best. So we're gonna start off with the for most people, the first sword in the game that you get. Wait, is cutlass? Yeah, it is. This is the katana, so it has 2 moves. Don't ask me how I unlocked the other one. We might as well just like, yeah. So obviously I will be using butter. So see it. I might as well just like get the quest just to see. So yeah, we're gonna be ranking each sword with a base of damage, release speed, which means like how fast you can hit it, and which one looks the coolest. So damage, we're gonna see it's very slow to release. Seems oh, I definitely wouldn't use this for grinding. But actually no, we're gonna replace looks with moves. So Air Shellac, that looks pretty trash. Quiet Rush also doesn't do much. But yeah, it doesn't do much damage. And I can see why it's the first sword you get, because it is very trash. Very hard to hit its moves. And I'm getting absolutely destroyed right now using this. So yeah, not good. Now move on to the dual katana, which is pretty much just the same thing but better probably. Okay, Okay, so let's see, the release time on this one feels a lot better. Let's test it out. Yeah, it does feel a lot better. I don't see much difference in the damage though. There probably is like a little difference. Moves are a lot easier to hit and actually do a fairly decent amount of damage. So yeah, this is a very good sword for beginners, and you can get it really early on. So yeah, sorry, I forgot to rank the katana. So for the moves, I would probably go for like a 5 out of 10. They're kind of unique, I guess, but it's really hard to hit. Release time is very, very, very slow. I would give that like a 3 out of 10. And then damage, I would probably give it, 5 out of 10. Overall, I would give this katana a 4 out of 10. And yeah, so dual katana moves, I would give it a solid 7.5. I'm only doing 0.5s. I can do 0.5s. But yeah, 7.5 because they do a pretty good amount of damage. But I just don't think they really compete with the other moves and swords that we have on this list. And Tornado is a pretty trash move. Release time is actually very good. I'd probably give it a 7. And finally, damage. It's pretty decent for damage. Pretty decent. I would give it a 6.5. Overall, I would give the dual katana a 7 out of 10. Now we move on to the cutlass. So yeah, this is also one of the first swords you can buy. You have 2 choices to buy a sword. You can either pick the cutlass or the katana. So yeah, let's just test this thing out. It doesn't do too, actually, no, it does actually pretty decent damage but the release time is pretty slow. And let's see the moves. Quiet. I swear those are the exact same moves. Yep, those are the exact same moves. So really, I can't really say much here. What did I give them the moves? So yeah, these moves is absolutely horrible. Yeah, really hard to hit. 5 out of 10. Damage. I think it to me it seems just a tiny bit better. So I'll give it a 5.5. It feels decent, but the release time is very slow. I'll also give it a 3, just like katana. This is pretty much just the katana regen. So yeah. Now I move on to the rarer swords. Now I move on to twin hooks. You can get this from beating Captain Elephant. It's a pretty decently rare spawn, but I'm seeing if this thing is actually should be my go-to. Wow, damage is absolutely brilliant. Obviously I've never used this one before. Release time, meh, pretty decent. Yeah, and those moves, I'm gonna give, if I haven't unlocked the moves, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, because I can't imagine the swords from this point on aren't gonna be like absolutely horrible. So I'll give each one a 6. I'll give each one a 6 on moves if I don't have them, but I do have. This is one of the newest ones I have, so actually no, release time is actually very good. So 6 moves. Release time is pretty decent, so I'll give it a 7. And I'll probably give the damage a 8.5. Definitely a very good for dealing damage. Do 20,000 damage, which is a lot of damage. Now we move on to one of my favorites, triple katana. And I always love how it says, where would you fit the third one anyway? I would say, fit it, hold your neck against your chest, and you'll hold it like that. But yeah, yeah, this is pretty decent for damage, I would say. Yeah, as you can tell, it does a lot more. It does a lot less damage than the twin hooks. I would say the release time isn't too bad. I would give it like probably a 6.5. But yeah, these moves I don't remember these moves really. So the first one is Air Slashes Barrage. That looks very cool, but it does barely anything. So yeah, the moves, they look cool, but they don't really do any damage. So I'm gonna give them a 5.5. To be honest. So yeah, the release time is I'll give the release time a 7, and I'll give the damage because the twin hooks was 8. Wait. I'm back. Yeah. Okay. So, I'd probably give the triple katana the damage. I'll give it an 8. It's just a bit worse than twin hooks. I died. So yeah, pretty decent. Twin hooks is very decent. But I would definitely use the sword, because it is a very good sword. And yeah, it's also really easy to get. Now we're moving on to the whatever rarity these are. These ones I'm pretty sure I got for free after, I think, the dragon update. I'm not sure. This gravity blade looks really cool. If if I included Lux at the start, definitely be one of the top ones. I love how when it's behind your back it does like a little thingy. So let's just test out the damage first. Release time is very quick. I forgot to turn to butter. But yeah, that was very decently quick. I'm just going to check the damage. Does, to be honest, it seems like it does just a bit better than triple katana, so I'll probably give the damage an 8. Moves, I'll obviously give a 6. Because I don't have any of the moves, because I haven't really tried this sword at all. But yeah, the damage 8, moves 6. Release time is very quick. I would probably give it an 8. But yeah, now moving up to the flail. This does not seem like a sword to me. It looks more than a mace than a sword. It pretty much is a mace. Obviously, we'll give it 6 for its moves. But its damage looks very, very, very decent. Very good. Release time is very quick. I'll probably give the release time an 8. I'll give the damage an 8 probably. Feels very quick. You'll see the moves 6. To be honest, this one is very good. I'm sorry, I might, for the gravity blade, I'm giving the gravity blade out of 10. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot the overall ratings for triple katana and gravity blade. So gravity blade, I would probably give a 7.5. Triple katana, I would probably give a 7.5 as well. This one though, this one looks very good. I would give this one definitely an 8.5. Twin hooks is also 8.5, if just in case I messed up. But yeah, now we have the 3 best swords by rarity. We're going to start with Saber. Okay, so we have I have most of the moves for these two. We have Deadly Rush and Triple Slash. They look very cool. Triple Slash is also very easy to hit and it does quite a lot of damage. This thing is absolutely brilliant for damage. Actually, that's probably going to go over 20,000. Oh, probably not. Yes, it's very good for damage, so I'll probably give the damage like a 9. Release time is a lot slower than before, obviously because of that little dink towards. But yeah, I would say it's very decent. I'll probably give it. So release time, I'd probably give a 7. I'll probably give it a 7.5. And then for moves, I'd definitely give it a solid 8.5 because they look very good. But yeah, now my two favorites. Rengoku, I did used to use this before, so this was my favorite. So we have Demon Slayer. I love using this move. This move is so cool. Just watch. Does tons of damage. It is very quick to release, and it does. And it is, to be honest, for me, it's actually perfect. It's the perfect sword for me. The only thing that maybe slow its down, slow down its release time, is like the little dash forwards at the end. But overall, this is a very, very good sword. I would give this probably a 9 out of 10. So currently, Rengoku is the best out of them all. But there's one contender left, and that is the Midnight Blade. I love how you hold it though. Brilliant for a horizontal camera. But yeah. This one does definitely a lot less release time. Let's just see how much damage this portal opening does. I missed. Very hard to hit. Damage is, I would give the damage a solid 8. Release time is definitely slower than Rengoku. I'd probably give it a 7 for release time, but let's see the move portal opening. I keep on hitting it wrong. Okay, I have to wait for it again. I don't see this being. What are you doing? Prevail, what are you doing? Okay. Oh yeah. So back, guys. I'm sorry if you heard that that bit because I got annoyed because I thought the recording thing turned off, but clearly it didn't, because this video is half an hour long. So yeah, after review of every sword, I know it's a bit random, just like starting the video again after that massive pause. I'm sorry. After that, big review of every single sword I have, I would definitely say Rengoku is the best. So yeah. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe and enter those giveaways if you would like to. Yeah. Goodbye.